My name is Ife Ajagbe, and there are beautiful ladies in the building.
Good morning, Ife.
Good morning, Oma.
Good morning, Ife.
Good morning, Edna. So, how are you guys feeling today?
The night was long.
So no, it was short.
It was long.
It was very short. I think we have longer day and shorter night.
I don't know. I slept long. So
What time did you sleep? 8 o'clock?
no, like 10,
That's still going long. What time did you get up?
6.
With 8 hours.
That long, right?
You're the
Yeah.
good example to
Perfect
all of us.
one.
That's what is advised. Anyway, fantastic one. Alright, we're set for entertainment news right here on Kennis FM. It's already 8:31. Where do we start from? Let's start from you, Edna.
Me?
Yes. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Edna is always looking when I don't know, it's because when I call your name or something.
Maybe. I love the way you call my name.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, kicking off the entertainment news for you this morning. Hollywood actor John Boyega has signed a Netflix deal to produce West and East African movie. The US streaming platform signs film development deal with Upper Room Productions, a UK-based film production company owned by Hollywood actor John Boyega. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the contract is billed to last several years with a focus on the production of non-English language films from West and East Africa. 2 of the slated non-English language films will be from Nigeria and 1 from Egypt. The report further reveals that Upper Room will source its content from African intellectual properties, some of which include literary works, African mythology, and Nollywood classics. Speaking on the new deal, Netflix Vice President of International Film, David Coe, shared, he said, Africa has a rich history in storytelling, and for Netflix, this partnership with John and Upper Room presents an opportunity to further our investment in the continent while bringing unique African stories to our members both in Africa and around the world. So I'm very proud of John Boyega for this deal he has signed with Netflix and bringing East Africa and Nigeria to the limelight. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, I'm proud of his pocket.
Honestly, yeah, that's the influence.
Okay, alright, we'll move on to the next story, Oma.
Alright, the next story. And on Monday, I brought the news of Corey Feldman saying he was going to bring out a documentary on people that actually assaulted him when he was a child actor. So he was supposed to do that on Monday, but quite unfortunately, Corey Feldman documentary screening marred by technical issues offered no new information. So the premiere of the Corey Feldman's purported expose of sexual predators in Hollywood might through the rape of 2 Coreys was beset with problems on Monday, with the live screening delayed twice and the planned simultaneous online stream cancelled outright after the site crashed, which Feldman blames on archive. Scheduled to start at 8 p.m., the screening was delayed at almost the exact moment it was supposed to begin when the site crashed. Viewers who paid $20 to stream the video received either an error message when they logged into the site or when they logged back out, and were forced into an ongoing login, logout, login, logout cycle that would never resolve itself. So while the team appeared to be trying to fix the problem, Feldman asked the audience if they wanted to continue regardless of the website status. The audience voted to keep going, but the delay continued as Feldman addressed the crowd, blaming the website issues on the Wolfpack, the name he uses for as the yet unverified group that it claims stabbed him in 2018. So at the end of the day, when the documentary could actually go on, it was found out that there was no new story to be shared, and apparently the film still focused on the primary allegations that he has made before, that Charlie Sheen, former nightclub owner Alfie Hoffman, and actor John Grisham in 2017, Feldman accused Hoffman and Grisham of abusing him when he was a young actor, and in 2018 he accused Sheen of raping Corey Haim when Haim was just 18.
The same 2.5 men Charlie Sheen?
Yeah,
oh,
the award.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the story.
Okay. Alright, we'll see how that pans out. Moving on to Harvey Weinstein, still talking about abuse. Harvey Weinstein's lawyers said he wouldn't survive in jail if given a longer jail sentence. His lawyers are pleading that the court gives the disgraced movie mogul a lighter jail sentence of 5 years. Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of the rape and sex assault charges filed against him. Page 6 reports that filed legal documents late Monday claiming a prison term longer than the mandatory minimum would essentially be a de facto life sentence. And well, there's a quote here that says, "The grave reality is that Mr. Weinstein may not even outlive that term." The attorneys wrote this in a letter to New York Supreme Court Justice James Burke. In the letter, the lawyers believe that Weinstein could be given a lighter sentence since he had already lost everything since the trial started. That's the story from here.
Alright, still talking about the coronavirus thing. We gave you news earlier, yesterday and the past few weeks, that some shows have been cancelled due to the coronavirus outbreak. Now, Pearl Jam, Miley, Cyrus and Madonna have scrapped their gigs over coronavirus fears. The pop stars Miley Cyrus, Madonna and the rock band Pearl Jam have called off concerts as the impact of coronavirus begins to hit live music. Miley Cyrus was supposed to have a trip to Australia to perform for the bushfire concert, but she cancelled it due to the coronavirus. Madonna had a Madame X tour. It was for 2 days. The show was in Paris and was supposed to be in Paris, but due to the French government, it said that there should not be any gathering in the band, in all gatherings, so she called off the concert. She was to perform at the Le Grand Rex in Paris, France on Tuesday 10th March and Wednesday 11th March, but both shows are listed as cancelled on her official website due to restrictions imposed over the coronavirus outbreak. And you gave a story yesterday about Coachella too.
Yeah, Coachella, and also
cancelled.
Other acts like that Brown band also cancelled. Peter Rabbit too. I love the one. It has also been delayed due to coronavirus. And it happens that over there they are quick to cancel.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know in Nigeria. we are still running.
We will still turn up.
Okay, since we are still on the international scene, let me just take this one from Wendy Williams, who reignited feud with Nicki Minaj after slamming marriage to Kennis Petty. Wendy Williams may have just reignited one of her biggest feuds in Hollywood. During today's all-new Wendy Williams show, the talk show host ended her latest episode by teasing one of her hot topics for tomorrow. She said, and I'm going to be reading what she said, and we have the video will be playing. She said, well, apparently the way this show is going today, we did not have enough time to get to Nicki Minaj's husband. But let me tell you something, Nicki. That's going to be my first story tomorrow, and I'm going to lead with this. You should never have married him, because now you have ruined everything about what your brand could be. She shared again, you are never going to stand a chance when you are with a man who pulls a knife at 3 points. A registered sex offender, you are never going to stand a chance with the public. Alright, so earlier this month, E-News confirmed that Nicki Minaj's husband Kennis Petty is now listed in California database of sexual offenders. His status is due to the fact that he was convicted of first-degree attempted rape in 1995. So I guess we go to the video now.
Sister
Wendy. Okay.
Well, apparently the way the show is going today, we did not have enough time to get to Nicki Minaj's brother. But let me tell you something, Nicki. That's going to be my first story tomorrow, and I'm going to lead with this. You should have never married him. Because now you've ruined everything about what your brand could be. Again, you're never going to stand a chance when you're with a man who pulls a knife at rape point. You know, and you're never going to stand a molester, a registered sex offender who wasn't even reckoned. You're never going to stand a chance with John Q. Public, because there's only one thing worse than touching children and pulling knives, and that's murder. And by the way, he did go to jail for manslaughter. Oh, I think I just did the story. No. Get to digging. There's more wanted. Everybody get to digging. Okay.
Oh my goodness. The queen of gossip herself.
Okay. So I can only imagine how Nicki would react to this.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how that comes out. She's a rapper, she will react. It could be on the song though.
Yeah.
If she has money sense. Alright, let's look at this one. It's still on the heels of coronavirus. It's an interesting digital twist. Now, with coronavirus being the order of the day in various countries nationwide, especially in China, the government of Wuhan China have put the country on a total lockdown, which includes certain public places such as shops, parks, restaurants, schools, and a lot more. Now, the suspension of school activities until further notice since its implementation has been pleasing news to the ears of students in Wuhan, China. Like, students like, oh, you guys go home, you're not coming to school. It's not even holidays, though. Now, as the implementation means students won't have to be attending school, but not until an app named DingTok entered the economy. DingTok allows teachers to be able to communicate with their students online. It allows teachers to assign homework and conduct online classes. Now, however, students of Wuhan, China would have none of that. With the app circulating and schools wanting to adopt the use of DingTok, the need to put a stop to having to commence schoolwork led Chinese students to fight against the use of the app in various schools. Many have taken to their social media account to speak against the app, and many more began doing the talk, dropping just a star review of the app. That's 1-star review of the app on the Chinese App Store. Now, due to the fact that with just enough 1-star reviews of the DingTok app on the App Store, it could get deleted from the App Store. Now, according to results from the London Review of Books, DingTalk's app ratings fell from 4.9 to 1.4 stars overnight. Specifically, according to analytics from the company App Annie, DingTalk received over 15,000 1-star reviews.
Wow.
The change in ratings has caused the app recommendation to suffer. So, in an attempt to control the situation, DingTalk uploaded an apology video. The video features memes and cartoons begging for a better review. I'm trying to imagine it. Would they say, please, we are sorry, we don't want to teach you again? Now, the DingTok app has been in existence for 5 years, created by Alibaba Group in 2014. It's a free communication and collaboration platform with over 7 million enterprises and organizations using its services. Now, by 2018, it emerged as one of the world's largest professional communication and management mobile app in China. So that's the story from China.
They should just bring that to Nigeria.
They should bring it to Nigeria. We don't
Give them
mind.
5 stars.
This is the ASU is going on strike. We'll just use
especially
it.
the final year students.
Yes.
Let's ask you.
I can't relate.
Or tomorrow you come and say you want to be a lecturer.
Alright, moving on. Billie Eilish has tackled body shaming and you judge me for it. Why? In the video she posted, she was seen removing several layers of clothing until she was only wearing a bra before sinking symbolically under the surface of a black tar-like liquid. At the end of the clip, she warned against making assumptions about people based on their side. She said, "We decide who they are. We decide what they are worth. If I wear more, if I wear less, who decides what that makes me? Is my value based only on your perception, or is your opinion of me not my responsibility?" I mean, I don't see it as a good thing, body shaming someone because of what they are wearing. Like, okay, if I prefer to wear baggy trousers and big shirts, that doesn't make me less of a woman. I mean,
we just celebrated International Women's Day, and
and
that was one of the things that we actually talked about. That you're a lady, you have to wear more, wear less, look sexy, no, look conservative, look
wear what is comfortable.
Please, can I stand on another side? Yeah, so I think that as much as both of you are correct, there's also the angle of making money.
Yeah.
So the constant noise. I know, like, a case is a peculiar case because she said she dealt with depression and all of that. So maybe we shouldn't touch her. But a lot of times, even celebrities want it. They want you to talk about them. They want you to. They just, do some things just for the sake of it. Like, imagine J-Lo coming out looking like a tomboy.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants to release a hit single.
Definitely.
Do you understand? Like, there has to be conversation around you.
Okay.
And it's something that comes with show business. I think, was it Summer Walker at some point that had, what is it, like she had this level of anxiety, she's going to go for shows and all of that. And she's a, top streaming artist. So, yes, we know that celebrities deal with some of these things, but sometimes, by themselves, they start these conversations. They want it to happen. How would Cardi B feel if we don't talk about her outfits?
I mean, she does it for us.
In fact, her nails sometimes look like claws. And I'm sure she likes the fact that I said that, because it means that somebody's going to check out Cardi B's song in a moment. So, sort of...
And see what I'll show you.
Yeah, so, but if you're a mere mortal, you know what I mean, and you're walking on the streets and you just want to be on your own, it's fine. But if you're on this, if you're playing on this scene, we're talking about this, that's why this is a conversation.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, so imagine if nobody actually came for the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, moving on. I'm bringing you back to Nigeria, sorry, our homeland. And this one is coming from gospel artist, the singer Larry Teriba, aka Aturishe, attacked and butchered by unknown gunmen in Lagos. Yeah, where is your... well, this is the first thing beginning into the news for a long time. So, popular gospel...
maybe you're not in Seppo.
No, actually, when I had to look for him, when I saw this news, I had to go check up, and I realized that really, it wasn't really out of the old
Just not
he has been doing stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so popular gospel singer and narrator aka Atorishe has been attacked by unknown gunmen allegedly suspected in Lagos on Saturday, leaving him with severe injuries. According to eyewitness, the incident happened on Saturday night at the Beja end of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway while the act was returning from an engagement. It was gathered that a group of unknown gunmen attacked the musician while returning from a wedding ceremony where he entertained guests. The attacked victim, who is currently receiving treatment in the Lagos hospital, sustained serious injury in the head and the neck. And speaking with the reporters on his hospital bed, Atorishe said he's still alive. Him being still alive is a miracle, informing that he had only revived to life after he was rushed to hospital from the scene of the incident, and he had earlier passed out as a result of devastating effects of the deadly weapon unleashed on him by his attackers, who actually left him lifeless unto God to control.
Oh.
So
we wish him speedy recovery.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hopefully it was just mere coincidence or the normal thing that we know that happened on the express, the normal robbery, not like
It's not normal. We hope that the police will do something about
yeah, I mean, okay, it's not
the
normal.
usual, yeah, but it's
not like it's a personal thing.
Okay, like it
personal
wasn't targeted.
attack. Yeah, not like it was targeted to come to be attacked. So maybe it's just unfortunate to witness
that
the incident. Alright.
Okay. Alright, moving on to this one about Foluke Daramola. Foluke Daramola has come out to say that she's not dead. So, please, in case you hear anything like that,
really,
she's saying she's alive. Yeah. So, Nollywood actress Foluke Daramola has denied the rumors spreading around of her untimely death. The actress made this known via her Instagram page on Monday, March 9, where she shared a video to buttress her point. I won't play the video for you because she placed a curse on whoever it was that, spread that rumor. Now, she caused those spreading the rumors around that she died, and she also went ahead to put a caption saying, "Hi guys, how you all doing? I don't know where people are getting the impression that I have died. I don't know who died
It's true. After per customer, I've not heard anything. No.
Well, I think Jackie Chan is the guy that has really died the most.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he has
every time.
Like he just come out and say, I'm sure he's tired of it. Like, you know what? When I'm dead, I'll
maybe when the real one comes, when he's old enough, we won't even believe it. Like,
yeah, we just think, oh, I know it's not
another rumor.
It's not late yet.
Alright, moving on. Peter Doche returned as Okonkwo in Chinua Achebe's best-selling novel Things Fall Apart. Wow. Peter Doche will take off his famous role as Okonkwo as Chinua Achebe's all-time best-selling novel Things Fall Apart goes to the stage. Okonkwo, Peter Doche is globally renowned for his lead role as Okonkwo in an NTA adaptation of Things Fall Apart. His acting abilities have been called upon by Mosaic Theatre Production and Play Network Africa. The play, which is scheduled to hold in Abuja on March 21st and March 22, will be directed by Agozie Ugu. Thank God that is not going to be cancelled due to coronavirus. He will be joined on stage by Nneka, the Pretty Serpent star, Ndidi Obi, Patience Ozokwo, and Chiweta Lagu. Peter Doche came into the prominence in 1986 when Adelia Onedibia adapted Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart to a series that was broadcasted on NTA. So this series has been on since like 1986. So they are bringing it back to the stage now for those who had no chance to.
People like us.
People like me.
People like me.
Please just go and read the book. Please read the book. Make sure you read the book before you watch it.
Yeah.
It's always better.
Yeah, really. I've enjoyed movies. I actually read the book first. I enjoy them.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for joining us on Entertainment News.